Hey y'all. So now I'm pissed off. See, and I'm not mad at Sakina, but it seems like Sakina believe everything somebody tell her. Like it's crazy, and she want to be argumentative for nothing. Okay, she said she seen on Google that Mama T got paid for accidental death. Y'all tell me what 5-star hotel that's making millions gonna pay a mama for an accidental death? Not negligence, an accidental death. Whose accident was it? If Kaniko had accidentally stumbled in that freezer and it was a tragedy and an accident, y'all know motherfucking where they ain't gonna pay Mama T for that. Let's all be honest about it. Let's be real about it. And because me and Roselle dropped down and said something to her, she's screaming and yelling because she wrong. Because she fucking believes shit that some people told her that just simply didn't make sense. Like, make it make sense. Whose accident was it? Accidental how? We know from jump, we over here known from jump it was a fucking cover up. Correct? Why did it take them 36 hours to give Mama T the fucking footage? Why didn't they show her the footage as soon as she stepped in that motherfucker? Why did they put Mama T off her property? See, these things that we know that they don't know. And I tried. So what's accidental, Amber? That's what accidental is? Negligence? Because we all know they're trying to make us an accident. And that still don't explain why the hell was her lip busted. Why the hell was why the fuck did she look like she looked? If she just stumbled into the freezer and fell and died. Ain't nobody stupid around these spots. I don't understand why motherfuckers believe the dumb shit people was telling them. It just didn't make sense. Happy you too, Abril sis. What you saying up to, Amber? So I asked a couple of questions at once because certain shit pisses me off. So can't just get hyped for nothing, and there's nothing to be hyped for. No, I Googled the same thing. Okay, but we over here know it was a cover up from Jump, so they're gonna cover themselves up. That's why she's screaming, because my next question is gonna be why did they take them 36 hours to give Mama T the footage? I had a whole lot of questions after that. Exactly. So it was negligence. So what is she talking about? If I was her mom, I would take them too. Exactly. Because you remember Amber, at first, wasn't no justice. Wasn't no justice. So what else to do? We don't know if throughout the years, Mama T came into some new information. We don't know what went on in the last 8 years. But something went on. That's why she's on this motherfucker like she is. And she said she's willing to lose her life for it. We're talking about her baby. So can come on, bro, you get up here and argue about your baby all the time. All the time. And I get it. I understand because I'm a mama. You on the same stuff when it comes to Mama T. You just know that you befriended some of us and you tried it. Like that what just happened just showed you still got animosity built up in you against Mama T. You just don't know how to let it out when the shit we're saying makes sense. The shit y'all saying don't make sense. Like Foot said on the fucking panel that she didn't see Kanika walking through the hallways when we all knew Kanika was walking through them hallways. We all know that. We all seen it. Because motherfucker told you it wasn't her. Like it's crazy to me. It's crazy. What about the two ladies that before the footage got edited? Did y'all remember the two ladies that was on the news? Before they ever released anything. They did that shit on their cell phones and put it out here. Y'all remember them ladies? And this ain't for me to beef with Sakina. She just don't understand. It's crazy how brainwashed people can be when shit just don't make sense. It just don't make sense. And after they fed them that bullshit and they seen they believed that bullshit, then they went on to tell them further bullshit. Her brother dead. His arm burnt. It's twins. Kenny and Kanika twins. Their name is Anisha and whoever else the fuck it was. I mean, like, come on, let's be real about it. Since we dipping back into it, let's be real about it. It was negligent in the hotel because she was... Exactly, and that makes more sense. So what she mean accidental? Negligent, right. And that would have made more sense. Because she was not supposed to be in that area. But at the same time, why is her lip busted? Why is one shoe off? Why is her pants down beneath her beneath her hips? Why is her titty out? Why is her wig looking like it looked? Come on, there's a lot of questions we can ask. A bitch like me, stable questions y'all already know. It wasn't an accident, they killed her. And it's crazy to me how grown-ass fucking folks can look at them pictures of that baby and get accident out there. It's crazy to me. And yes, I'm passionate about it. Hell yeah. Been from day one. I ain't saying nothing about you saying I ain't saying nothing about her saying I was soft when it comes to mama T. Yes, I'm a mama too. I got 5 girls. I understand exactly what she did. I do. And I understand why she's doing what she's doing, and I think I do. That shit probably eating her up. It's probably eating her up because she still didn't get justice for her baby. She still didn't get justice. Fuck out of here with that shit. You on there, people are psyop, this, that, and third. Was the people that you lost in your motherfucking life was a psyop? Huh? When you come on here and ask people to pray for you by the people that you lose, is that a psyop? Is that a social media experiment because you came on here and want people to pray for you because it's a social media experiment? Can we say the same thing about y'all? I mean, what part of we gonna make it make sense? That's all I'm saying. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. Like I said, Sakina, you overlooked my comments for a reason until you was able to come up with an answer. I asked you that I don't know how many times before you even gave an answer to it. It was so many people dropping down that you had to say something. And it took you a minute to think of what you thought of. It's just that simple. I'm sorry. Listen, I'm not fake. I'm not fake. It is what the fuck it is. I'm going to have to say how the fuck I feel about certain shit. And when it comes to Kanika, I'm going to say how I feel. I've been here since 2017. It is what the fuck it is. It is what it is. She didn't accidentally walk no motherfucking where. Like Still said, they was on their point at the, over top of the freezer, pointing where the camera's supposed to be. Why won't the camera there no more? See what I'm saying? That's what I mean when I say we came from 2 different parts of the sector. That's what I mean. Some shit we heard, they ain't hear. It ain't my fault y'all was getting fed lies. The shit I saw receipts behind. That's all I'm saying. And so today, no, I'm not gonna knock Mama T. Hell no. What other justice was she gonna get? 8 years ago, she probably thought that was the only justice she was gonna get. Fuck out of here. Thank you, Amber, baby. I appreciate it. Like, that shit just pissed me off. If I ain't passionate about nothing else, I'm passionate, very passionate about Kanika. Because I know something ain't right. I know they killed that baby. And I don't think it was her friends, but I could be wrong about the friends. I could be wrong, but I don't think it was her friends. I think it was just simply the hotel. And I can go on and on and on. I just don't want to do videos to make money off of this shit. I don't want to. That's not what I want to do. But when I'm pissed off, I'm pissed off. You screaming and yelling for nothing. Same thing you did to Mr. Warner. Just screaming and yelling for nothing when we just asking you questions, giving our point of views, giving our opinion. The same way you came on here giving yours. I knew it was going to be some shit. I knew it was going to be some shit when you came on here talking about Mama T. And I didn't even hear her stuff about Kanika Mama long time ago. I just heard about it. So I kind of knew it was going to be some bullshit. I kind of knew. I'm about to go back and forth with you about something that happened 8 years ago. It is what it is. But it just don't make sense. She said she looked up something and it was accidental. And I'm like, accidental? Whose accident was it? Yes. Yes. Screaming Amber. Same thing she did with Mr. Wonder. Like, whose accident was it? And let's say it was. If they're trying to say it was Kanika, she accidentally stumbled into a freezer and just died. Why the hell did she look how she looked? And if that was the case, we all know ain't no 5-star hotel gonna pay Mama T no millions of dollars if it was her daughter's fault that she accidentally stumbled into the freezer and died. It ain't happening. It just ain't happening. We ain't about to play like we dumb around this motherfucker. It's given very much you believe the dumb shit you was told years ago. When a lot of that shit just didn't make no sense. They went from it being Kanika to Kenny to somebody else to twins to everybody. Y'all heard Foot say that she didn't see Kanika walk through the hallways when clearly Kanika was walking through the hallways. That was one of the main parts that the news was showing. How did you see it? And I still held my composure and said okay and dropped down. Yeah, right. And I'm tripping. I'm like, what? You know what? I don't want to call nobody stupid, and I don't want to call nobody dumb. I don't want to do none of that. But it's giving that. It's giving that. I don't give a fuck about nobody saying there's no psyop. I don't care about none of that because it ain't no fucking psyop. And if that's the case, why ain't no other social media experiments came out this motherfucker since 8 years ago? A psyop for who? To do what? For YouTubers to make money? What was it for? I'm gonna need motherfuckers to make it make sense for me to believe any of that dumbass shit. Make it make sense. That's all I'm saying. Accidentally did what? I just shake my head. It's crazy, Bombs. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't even know what the fuck to say. And then it seemed like you can't accept when you're wrong, and you're still wrong. And you're still wrong while you up there screaming and yelling. You're still wrong. You stood by Foot Soldier when she said she didn't see that baby walking through the hallways. You didn't see nobody's news. So I take it you ain't seen none of the videos none of the 36 hours footage that's been edited. You ain't seen none of that. Oh, somebody told you it wasn't Kanika. Somebody told you they dressed somebody up and it wasn't her. Are you serious? How can you believe that? That's what I'm saying. It don't make sense. I don't give a fuck. Google, Webster. Before I believe anything somebody say, it's gonna still have to make sense to me. Get a knot on your elbow and go Google it and see what Google tell you about it. See if you believe that. It don't make sense. You trying to say that, but it still don't make sense. It still don't make sense. To read some shit, you still gotta make it make sense to you as a grown ass adult. You talking about her saying that she didn't want the FBI to get involved when that simply ain't true. I asked you, did you hear her say that? You skip over my comment, I don't know how many times. You seen them because I asked you several times in the chat. Y'all go back and watch it. The check will come up. I asked you, and I said, I don't know how many times. Did somebody tell you this, or did you hear Mama T say that? That's my quarterback. That's quarterback number one. Yeah, it did make sense because it's the truth. You have to make shit make sense. So you mean to tell me, you said it was accidental. So you mean to tell me that if it was you, somebody would get paid because you accidentally did some shit in somebody else's hotel? You mean to tell me that If someone walking in the hotel and they accidentally fell into a freezer and died, it's the hotel's fault. And they gonna pay you over $3 million. You can't make sense with someone that's a conspirator. Exactly. It just don't make sense. That's all I'm saying. And you're trying to use that because it seems like you're mad because we said what we said in your chat. It don't make sense. Now do me this, Google any other cases that you know like that. That's accidental. And then mama got millions of dollars for it. Do that. Because we all know it was a cover-up. Said that. And Sakina, tell me this. Why did it take the hotel 36 hours to give her mama anything? Why the hell is the footage edited? Why is there so many pauses in the footage and timestamps? Since you believe that, you got to believe the rest of it. And you got to have the answers for the rest of it. Google it all. And put us on game. Put me on game shit. Because I'm curious. Okay, I heard that. You said you got paid off. You said she got paid off for accidental death. Okay. But make it make sense. When have you known anybody to accidentally fall into a freezer and die in a hotel to pay them millions of dollars? When 8 years ago, it was said it was being a cover-up. Cover-up. Put Mama Teresa all the way off the property. But you might not have heard that. You might not have heard that because you was listening to bullshit. She went in there and asked to see the footage way before anything. They didn't show her. And she was so adamant about it, they started knocking on people's doors. She got put off the property. So, can you tell me why that happened? Since we believe in everything. Normally it's called a wrongful death lawsuit. Insurance member does it. At a trial. Right, so that's negligent. That's negligence, no. That's no accident. That's them being negligent. There ain't no accidental nothing. Seem like to me they even put it into Google wrong. That's them being negligent that she got to the freezer because it was supposed to be it was a prohibited area. That's negligence. It ain't Kanika's accident. She didn't accidentally do a motherfucker thing because she shouldn't have been able to get there. I'll tell you, it was really an accident. That's what I say. But how? That's not an accident. That's negligence. All day long. It's negligence all day long. Ain't no accident. Which leads you back to a cover-up. Period. We ain't about to act like we ain't been through this shit. I don't care. You up there screaming and yelling and it don't make sense. Skin, if I tell you the sky is purple tonight and I find a way to put it on Google, is you gonna come on this motherfucker and say tonight the sky is purple because Google said it. I just told you, get a bump on your arm and Google it and see what Google got to say about it. And then go on to the doctor and see what the doctor got to say about it. You gotta think certain shit just don't make sense. The fact that she was in a restricted area caused the hotel to be loud, but that's why they set up. I get it. I don't have a link. I get it. I get it, but still, why? That's negligence, right? Not accidental. That's not her accident. That's negligence. Exactly. They pay her because there was negligence on the hotel. Exactly. It's not accidental. Negligence. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So how can you look at accident and come on here and scream and yell and believe the shit without making it make sense? In your head, that ain't make you go, I don't care what was said. It has to make sense to you. You didn't even make it make sense to you before you came on here repeating it. Ain't no FBI that this ain't true. It was 8 years ago. We all know that shit ain't true. The FBI did not take the case. They didn't want to take the case. There's certain shit I don't remember, but I'm sure I can go back. Like they say, conspiracy theories. That's what's going on, and y'all believed it. And then it just ain't conspiracy theories. It's just blatantly lies that don't make no sense. Just that simple. I don't care what Roselle said. I don't care. He looked up one thing. You looked up another thing. It's different. Nobody heard 8 years ago that the FBI wouldn't take the case. I don't remember it. That's why I asked you, did you hear it? Did you hear it from Mama T with your own ears? That's why I asked you that. There's other people filling in your chat telling you certain stuff. I'm not mad either, but you just gotta make it make sense. It don't make sense for you to be believing this shit. And I left because you. I don't want to hear about no cherry picking. I don't want to hear about that. Because that means you believe in what a content creator was telling you. So let me ask you, is her brother dead? You can't believe the brother is dead because Money Stacks just showed his mugshot and a few other people. Since we cherry picking, let's cherry pick. Let's cherry pick. Since we cherry pick, since you're believing cherry picking, let's pick some cherries together. Let's do that. I don't care what the fuck you did. Since you're cursing, because I'm not cursing, I'm not doing that with you. Since you're cursing, I don't care. You still have to make it make sense. It was said from jump. It was a cover up. Again, since you believe that, can you tell me why it took them 36 hours to show her mama anything? Can you tell me that? Google that. Can you Google that and tell me why? And you also said you was going to put up here. You said you was going to upload something about her mama saying something about the FBI on the phone before they dropped in and told you about cherry picking. So from here on out, we gonna pick cherries together, Sakina, because that's bullshit. And I knew it was gonna be bullshit when it came to you because you was told certain shit without no receipts. I don't even understand how grown ass women can believe the dumb shit that was told to them. I don't know how to say it. I ain't no other way to put it. I don't understand it. I just don't. And I tried to be open-minded and unbiased and everything, but you've always had a problem with that lady. You have. I ain't mad about it, but you have. That's why I refuse to do videos and put Kanika in my I'm not doing none of that because right now it's a money grab. Everybody, it's a money grab. But soon as YouTube catch on, y'all won't be getting paid no more because they been stopped paying people for Kanika videos. They been stopped that shit a long time ago. So once they catch on until it's happening again, it ain't gonna happen. Teresa received 10 million settlement and they're wrong for death lawsuit, and that make more sense. Against the Crown Plaza, Chicago, her hotel due to the claims of negligence and falling to security rocket freezer. Okay, that make more sense. But to say accidental, that didn't make no sense to me. Because the first thing when you say accident, the first thing that comes into my mind is whose accident was it? It's a prohibited area. And we'll say Rosemont declined FBI help. Probably so. Because am I remembering this right? Isn't the fire department, the police, and all them kind of people is the same group of people when it comes to Rosemont growing up Egypt? Am I remembering that right? Because some shit I don't remember, but certain shit I remember. I do understand. I understand you Google something and you believe what the fuck it said and it didn't make no sense. I do understand. Growing up with Egypt. Is that right? All of them the same people? Because I remember that being said. Because that would make sense why they declined to help. And do you remember Mama T not giving up the phone? Because certain shit I don't remember. That's why I say I don't remember. That's why I was asking questions. Did she not want to give her daughter phone number? I'm just asking. Yes, Rose, my police family. Thank you. I thought so. I thought I remembered it right. Thank you. Thank you. I thought I remembered it right. I don't know about y'all, but in my head, it's gangbanging around this motherfucker. Gangbanging. Just because they police department and fire and the fireman, they ain't gang, man, fuck all that. Y'all did that shit. Y'all used that shit, man. Y'all did her dirty. Y'all did that baby dirty. Y'all did her mama dirty. And 8 years later, I feel like the mama finally coming to her senses, is eating her up on the inside. Her conscience is eating her up. And I feel like now she ready to talk. She said she wanted to die for that shit. I don't blame her. When it comes to my 7, I'm going to die behind mine too. No matter how long it is afterwards. But if at first I'm thinking that I ain't getting no justice because y'all saying it was accidental, or she just went there and died on her own, so case was closed from jump. Case was closed from jump. Why not? Why not? If that's the only kind of justice you gonna see. I don't understand what people not understand. I'm confused. I don't understand it. So 8 years later, like we all starting to see new shit. Her mama probably is too. Her mama is too. And I also say I think it's spiritual as well. But certain people don't understand spiritual stuff. And that ain't my problem. Did you notice that? Till this day, I'm able to walk into the kitchen like it was. Mm-hmm. Yep. I noticed that. I said something about that. Walk up in there, walk straight back there. Yep. Yep, growing up in Egypt. Yep. Walk straight back there like it won't nothing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And why throw the whole freezer away? It's a lot of shit that is still going on today. Once Kanika name, which mentioned that man didn't want nothing else to do with nothing, no questions, no nothing. Like basically get out of here, cause he know he own that footage. He know he is. But the most part for me, and I like Foot Soldier, but the most part for me that kind of made me just sit back and say fuck this shit and just listen and support. Foot Soldier said she did not see that baby walking through that hotel. That was it for me. It won't even no part of arguing no more, because it still showed that y'all believe whatever y'all was told. That a lot of it did not make no sense at all. Right, Amber, because I don't know what we seen that nobody else did. And I tried it. Lord knows I tried because I like Sakina. Lord knows I tried with everything in me. I tried it. All right, Sakina, I'm not mad at you. But there's no way. It's just like y'all Googled it, so I'm going to Google it, and you screaming and yelling, but that don't make it right. That don't make it right. I love Sakina too. It just don't make it right. Sakina need to listen. She need to listen. I said you was being respectful, Sakina. I said that. You don't listen, boo. You don't listen at all. Like when Mr. Warren was up there, she was just giving a different point of view, and you got to screaming for nothing. You got to learn to listen, Sakina, and maybe I do too. But you definitely do. So you can't tell me it don't make it right, Google. Lord, oh my God, Sakina, you not listening. Do that make sense to you? Know what? Let me put it this way. Sakina, does it make sense that someone's child will accidentally die in a freezer and a hotel would give their mama millions of dollars? Does that make sense to you, Sakina? That's what I want to know. If it's that child's fault, because it was accidental, like you said, I mean, it's the child's fault. Does that make sense to you? That's what I'm asking you. Do it make sense? Okay, so I'm waiting for your answer. Does it make sense? Oh, let's see. Sakina, does it make sense to you that if it was Kanika's fault that she just walked into the freezer and died, why did they give her mama millions of dollars, Sakina? Does that make sense to you? That's all I want to know. So you it seems like you still upset about what we said. When it just ain't Google. Years ago, we seen receipts on this shit. It just ain't Googling it. We seen receipts on it. That's why I asked you. Who told you? That's why I kept asking you that. You did say Google said it was accidental. Wait, I didn't say it was accidental. Google said it was accidental. Whatever. Okay, you believed it. Whatever. Whoever. Whatever. Can you answer the question? Does it make sense to you that if Kanika accidentally fell into them pizza freezer and died, that they gave her mama millions of dollars? Does it make sense to you? Talk about what I did today. Sakina, could you just answer the question? That's all. Because my whole thing is to make it make sense. Does it make sense to you? Is this like my fifth or sixth time asking you the same question?
Stop smoking bird seeds.
Sakina, does it make sense to you, yes or no? That's all I'm asking you. Does it make sense? Yes or no?
Yes.
Right now, you beating, what they call it, beating around the bush? You just simply answer my question. You say you had a lawsuit. You know a little bit more about it than me. Does it make sense? If she accidentally slipped and died. And froze to death, as they say. Does it make sense to you? I'm not asking Google nothing. I'm asking you, as a grown-ass woman in her 50s, does it make sense? I know Mama T ain't said nothing about no FBI. I know she didn't tell the FBI not to take care of case. I know this. That was the whole point of me asking you them questions. I know this. This shit I know. I know she didn't. You are. Does it make sense, yes or no? Come on. Come on, Sakina. Come on, Chocolate Drop. Let me know. No situation. I'm not asking you about your situation. I'm asking you, does it make sense as a grown-ass woman in her 50s? I'm not asking you about your situation. Even though you brought up your situation earlier to compare it. But I guess I ain't supposed to do the same thing. That's not what I'm asking you. I'm simply asking you, as a grown-ass woman in her 50s, does it make sense? That's all I'm asking you. Your ass ain't invisible. You gonna answer it? I know the first, Well, let me read the rest of yours. I said I was wrong about that. Okay. All right, Sakina. So you gonna answer the question? So you're not gonna answer the question. Does it make sense, Sakina? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is crazy work. This is crazy work. You got a cigarette? Oh yeah? This is crazy work. You can't answer a simple question. I asked you a simple question and you keep on putting many paragraphs in the chat. I asked you, does it make sense? Because I had to come in the house so I can light my cigarette. Give me a cigarette. Does it make sense again? That's all I'm asking you. That's all I'm asking you, Pookie. That's a yes or no question. I ain't said that when you call me sensitive. Yes, you go again. I'm not understanding. I don't care to understand. I'm just asking you a simple question. Does it make sense? Yes or no? That's all I'm asking you. And you still, I think I've been asking you the same question for like 5 minutes, and you still ain't giving me a yes or no answer. Ooh, was it 8 minutes? Was it 8 minutes, Amber? That's why you put the 808 in there. How about asking the same questions for 8 minutes, Amber? And you jumped on the panel. I guess Vonni, are you understanding? I understand all that. But I'm telling you, what I know about the FBI, what you said about it is not true. I know she did not. She would not never did that to FBI to take her child's case. So that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not answering. Why not? I'm not answering anything because I didn't get a chance to think about anything before. You the one went live. You the one said it. So now you don't like being my questions friend. Is that what it is, Sakina? It's not a hard question. I'm just asking you to make some shit make sense. You can with everything else. Usually we two peas in a pot. You make it as if this is what my whole life was. What your life was about, Mama T. Is you staying life or live? Was about? I only asked what the fucking lady get paid off her daughter based off of onto Google. Okay, I get it. I understand. FBI Rose Mountain is on my wall. Okay, I'm definitely going to read it after this. Why not? You don't know if it makes sense, so you can't tell me if it makes sense or not. Then that now I understand why you followed them people that told you a lot of shit that didn't make no sense because you don't do you just not know? Okay, so maybe you don't know. He will cuss me out tomorrow. Do you not know? Do you not know how to make stuff make sense? See, tonight you push my buttons because you don't understand it. You think I already heard or knew something. So I'm not saying okay. I understand that. You went back to look. You Googled it, and that's what Google told you. I'm just asking you, does it make sense? I understand that you Googled it, and that's what Google told you. I understand that. I'm simply asking you, happy Thanksgiving. I'm just simply asking you, does it make sense? I wasn't talking about that. No, yet. I don't have one. I'm on the Vertica. That I don't have all that time. It makes sense. That part, Elva, you already know. What Monica say? A penny with a hole in it. What? What's your question? Well, I'm not saying about the question that I asked. What did they pay her or behalf of? That's all. Yeah, you asked. So you say you asked Google like, what she got paid? Which like what was it? And they said it was an accidental death, right? Because I was told it was never a stupid or dumb question. That's why. Why you ask so many questions? Okay, so yeah, you can what? You can answer the question. Does it make sense? That's crazy. You won't even answer that, Sakina. That's crazy to me. I just want to know if it makes sense to you. You didn't give me a chance after I put it up. You didn't. Didn't what? I'm fixing to quit this way. No, you're not, Amber. I'm simply asking you, do it make sense, girl? And I told you because I was told it's never a bad question. Like, if you want to know the answer, just ask questions. What's wrong with asking questions? Everybody asks questions. I may have more than y'all. That's my logo. How about that? That's my slogan. I got questions. You need to start asking me how. Yes. When I told you I don't know. Oh man. That's okay. I get it. I understand that. That's what Google says. What I'm asking you, Sakina, is does it make sense to you? I get you got it from Google. I get you told us what Google said to you. I get it. I want to know to you, does it make sense? Because I know that Mama T ain't turned down no FBI help. Because that's what you said. I know she didn't. Certain shit I don't remember, but I know damn well she didn't do that. And I'm asking you. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm going because she's not gonna answer it. You can't beat around the bush. You can't do none of that with me. I don't care who said it, what said it. If it don't make sense, I'm gonna need you to make it make sense for me because you came out here and repeated it. I don't care where you got it from. You came out here and repeated it. I can make what I said make sense. Can you make what you said make sense? That's all I'm saying. I don't care where I got it from. You already know in 5 minutes, yep. And she could be on there cussing me out. It's all right. You didn't say it yourself. I know you got it from Google, but you came out here and repeated it. And then was screaming and yelling. I'm just asking you, does it make sense? That's all I'm saying. Not sense, CENTS, CENSE. Sense. Common sense. Does it make sense? I mean, I'm sorry, SENSE. Thank you, boo. SENSE. And as soon as I saw it, I just copied it and came on here and told it to us. Not C. I just said C. Lord have mercy. Because Amber spelled it in the chat. CENTS. That's why I said it. But thank you, boo. Y'all see my baby got my back. I said it was. I said it was. I see her back. Yeah, it makes sense to me. Okay. It makes sense to you. So it makes sense to you that a teenage black girl died into a hotel it walked into a hotel freezer and died, and they gave her mama millions of dollars, and it was accidental. Okay, all right. So you answered my question. So with that being said, there you go. She said it makes sense to it. Okay. And I asked the question. Go look, and that was the answer that I got now. And it was a long answer, but what to you? Because I know that Mama T never turned down no FBI help. That's what I'm telling you. See, it's certain shit I know, and there's certain shit that just don't make sense. SENSE. Right, bro? It just doesn't make sense. You know, damn well ain't no hotel gonna pay nobody if a child just walked into a freezer and died. The hotel paying her mama for it. Now, negligence make more sense. Negligence because there was negligent because that area was prohibited. That's not what you said. You said accidental. And accidental would mean it was Kanika's fault because she walked into that area. That's all I'm saying. And that goes to show who you got your shit from and who we got our shit from. That's all. Y'all couldn't have been showing receipts with that. Ain't no way in the world y'all was showing receipts with the stuff you talking. It ain't no way. Y'all was just told some shit and y'all believed it, and it's okay. I mean, we 8 years down the line. It don't. I mean, it doesn't matter anymore. How, Troy? They accidentally didn't rope their area off when they been roped off. How? Okay, I get you. But okay, so it makes sense to you and not no sense to me. Okay. Ronnie, this is interesting because all you have to do is listen to the radio interview. Clearly, yeah, I said that to myself. I'm listening to it. Clearly said she went to the FBI. She wanted exactly. And that's the link I was asking. I said, can I drop a link? That's exactly what I was gonna drop in the chat. That's the first. Soon as I put in this YouTube search engine, that's the first thing that popped up. The radio interview. That's the first thing that popped up. Today, sad. You gotta. He got it from you can't keep saying the same thing. It's two different things. If this is twist my anger at your house, I can sue. You can sue who? Me? We need you to wear better shoes. But even if you twist your ankle at my house, that ain't my accident, that's yours. I get what you're saying, though. When it was reported, the case was an accident. The lawsuit was filed for negligence on the hotel. And that's what I'm saying. Negligence makes more sense than accidental. They were negligent because that area should have been roped off. That's all I'm saying. She should not have gotten to that area. That's all I'm saying. Right. That's you being negligent. That ain't nobody accident. That ain't accidental. That's the hotel being negligent. You're liable because it happened on your property. I get it. But that would be me being negligent. It ain't your fault because you had an accident and sprained your ankle. That's me being negligent. That's what I'm saying. So why was you up there screaming and yelling like that again? Now you're not making sense, Spooky. Let me to the lawsuit settlement. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go read it. When I finish. That I didn't say. That I didn't. Wait. Let me go back up because I think you continue. I don't believe she walked in anywhere. I didn't say she walked in anywhere. That I don't believe. Right. And I'm not asking you that, but you said you came on here, repeated and screamed and yelled about it being accidental. For it to be accidental, that would mean it's her fault. If it's the hotel fault, it's negligence because that area should have been roped off. It should have been prohibited for her to even get there. But we all know it's a cover up. That's how she got there. And the hotel. No, you know what? I'm gonna shut up. Y'all know. The cause of the death was probably listed as accident and the hotel was sued for the injury. Okay. And that would make more sense. That would make sense. It says negligence that it didn't say negligence. That's not what. Alright. I'm gonna make it so you can't curse in my chat, moderators or not. Because you doing the most. That's not what it said. It said, I want a Google search. That's not what it said. It said, I want a Google search accident. I didn't give a fuck what you said. I put it up on my wall, screenshot it, and say that the fuck, and say what the fuck Google search said. And say I said it. You came onto your live and said it. Did I not hear it come out your mouth? Google didn't tell it to me. Sakina told it to me. Sakina, don't curse at me because I'm not cursing at you. Don't say I said shit. See? This is my last warning, Sakina. Stop cursing at me. I said shit. I Googled it. Well, maybe you shouldn't have fucking. repeated what the fuck you seen on Google if it didn't make sense, Sakina. That's what the fuck I'm saying. Y'all was over that motherfucker believing them dumb motherfuckers that showed y'all some dumb shit that didn't make no motherfucking sense, and then you came on this motherfucker and repeated it 8 years later. I warned you a few times to stop fucking cursing at me. It ain't my fault because you believe some dumb motherfuckers and then you came on here and repeated the same dumbass shit. That ain't Vonnie's fault. I heard what the fuck you said, so I hit my live and I fucking repeated it. That's your motherfucking fault, Sakina. Simple as that. That part on you. The fuck is you talking about? I warned you on how many times to stop fucking cursing at me because I wasn't cursing at you. But yet you still fucking cursing. You the motherfucker that came on here and repeated that dumbass shit. Now, Vonnie, you didn't think about it? You just typed some shit up and you was eager to come on here and repeat that dumbass shit. That wasn't me. That was you. And I tried to keep it respectful with you and to ask you to stop cursing at me on how many motherfucking times. So kid, don't get it fucked up. Stop cursing at me. I asked you to stop cursing at me a few times, and you steady kept on fucking cursing at me. I don't give a fuck what you did say it. You said Google said it, and you brought your ass on motherfucking YouTube on your motherfucking platform and repeated it. I don't give a fuck where you got it from. It came from Sakina mouth to motherfucking Vonnie's ears. And all I asked you to do was make it make motherfucking sense. That's it. And I asked you, I'm sure, more than 10 times. When you play this live back, I'm sure I asked her ass more than 10 motherfucking times to make it make motherfucking sense. Since we cursing.
I need all this energy tonight.
You trifling. You came on my panel, you was telling me, I was wrong. Wrong about what? I told you was wrong about the fucking FBI stuff. I didn't tell you was wrong about no accidental death or no negligence or none of that. I didn't even hit your panel after you said something about that dumbass shit, accidental death. I never even hit your panel after that. I came in and said, what? I had just got back. What? You must have been coming back because you must have missed when I asked what did Teresa get paid off. You have to miss when I asked the question before I went to go look. It doesn't matter. What I know is what I came back on. You saying Google said it was an accident. No, I did hit your panel after that. Did I hit it panel? No. But yeah, it was an accidental death. It was and you started screaming and yelling. The motherfucker couldn't get a word in with you because you went once you feel like and that's and you got that's your issue. Once you feel like you right about something, you don't fucking listen. You get to screaming and fucking yelling, and the motherfucker can't get a word in with you. That's why motherfuckers drop off your panel and let you have it. You don't fucking listen, Sakina. You don't. You don't listen. That's why people drop. That's why people leave and drop down because they don't want to argue with you. That's out of respect for you. But I asked your ass more than once to stop cursing at me. You can talk to me without fucking cursing. I ain't even trying to give you this energy. So I'm going to end it. I'm going to be done with this shit or it's going to get real ugly. Trey, that turkey should be cooked. Tomorrow you should just be warming it up. I'm going to have to learn you something now. And this ain't shit for this This ain't even a fight. This is a disagreement in between a disagreement between two sisters. Cause she fucking pissing me off because she don't know how to fucking listen since we cursing. Now I need to make sure I age restrict this video. Lord knows I don't get paid for it. So Sakina, can you hit my fucking cash app? I don't know that what the hell you said. I ain't twisting shit. I'm not twisting nothing. That's what you said. You was, and even if I am twisted, I couldn't hear what the fuck you were saying because you were screaming and yelling. You kept telling me, oh, because Roselle Googled something and I Googled it. He Googled it and it's right. So I Googled it. It's like, because he Googled it and got something and I agree with it. I don't know. And I don't agree with the fuck you Google. It's a problem. That's the way it came. That's the way it got back to me. Well, you started it, so I'm finishing it. You can't tap me and get mad because I shove your little bitty ass over a chair. You know you don't stand up but 5'4". I mean 4'5". I'm sorry, I said that wrong. Oh, you can't poke me and get mad. I ain't even hit you back. I just pushed you a little bit, and you fell. That's it, sis. I still love you, but you ain't about to keep on fucking cursing at me. With messages. This ain't stream, y'all, Pookie. I don't have a delay. Google playing both sides. What you mean Google playing both sides? I don't even understand that. Now I can take that and run with it. You see, Sakina, I can take what he said and run with it. So Google the real flip flop. I'm not about to play with y'all motherfuckers. All right, now. I'll figure back. Shout out to Jay for Kid. That's all I can say. I'm sensitive. Like I said, I let you call me sensitive. You sensitive when it kind of mama T. I am. Very much so. And I let you rock out with it. I let you ride with it. I ain't even say nothing. OMG, the FBI. I shit. Okay, Sakina, whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean, sweetheart. I said, I don't know if you just came back. I didn't come back because I was pissed off, so I decided to get off your panel because I couldn't get a word in edgewise. So I decided to hit my own panel and say what I had to say. That's it. And it's sad that I had to curse back at you after I asked you more than once, more than 3 times to stop cursing at me. Now you stop cursing. And you supposed to be the older sister. Like, make it make sense. I think I'm going to go take a drink of Henny. He said, I don't know if you just came back. I didn't come back. No, I didn't. I hit my own live. I didn't come back because you pissed me off. And I couldn't get a word in. So I hit my own shit. That's all. And I'm going. Y'all heard my husband. He hope he get the same energy tonight. So I'm getting ready to hang this motherfucker up. Bye because you changed and I said this shit. I don't know if I was wrong. Bye because you changed and I said. What you mean I changed? What the fuck that's supposed to mean? Wait, I was getting ready to end it until you just said that. What the fuck you mean I changed? I ain't changed shit. I ain't changed. You just touched a fucking sensitive subject when it came to me. And those, okay, and that's fine. And those are old. What's old? What are you talking about? This is what I'm talking about. Like, what are you talking about, Sakina? And how the fuck did I change? I don't care because you twisted what I said. I didn't see what you said shit. I heard what the fuck you said. What I could hear without you fucking screaming and yelling. I heard what I could hear. And it was enough to make me hit my own motherfucking line. And how the fuck did I change? Changed about what? You already knew I was JFK. You already knew what side of the motherfucking fence I was standing on. So what are you talking about? How did I change? I ain't changed shit. Are you typing the right shit or are you talking to text? You typing the right shit? Twist what you said. Shit, you said you looked it up on Google and that's what Google told you. And when I tried to explain to you, like, okay, well, it's a cover up. So I didn't even say at first, like, first I was saying, does it make sense to you? And I was leading to it being a cover up. I couldn't even get that out because you kept screaming and yelling like you lost your fucking mind. Wow. I didn't have a problem with you Googled. I just asked you to make it make sense. And you mad at me because I asked you to make it make sense? I asked you, does it make sense to you? I wouldn't get mad if you asked me that. And that's the crazy shit. That's the crazy shit I'm talking about. And I told you in my live, when it come to Mama T, you dropped down and you said people wasn't something you said. And I said, I seen it. Kind of trying to brush it off because I didn't want you really saying too much without even trying to, make it a problem with you and I. And I say I still stand 10 toes down. I said that for a reason. Oh, you got a delay. You just now hearing the comment about me, you being 4'5". You got a delay. Cause when you cursed me out, that was like you punching me. So because you so short, I had to push you over a chair down. I had to sit you down. That's all. Why they go that? Why they go give that? I am. He actually right there. I'm getting ready to end it. All right, y'all. You heard him, bro. So that's what I'm going to do. Y'all be easy. Sakina, don't go live and talking on shit, even though I know she is. Y'all be easy. I'll talk to y'all maybe the day after tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm an entertaining family. Y'all be easy.